Wrestling Tag Team Title Tournament.
Welcome back, folks. Finish that hot dog disgustingly munching on and get ready for the second round.
Barstool Sports.
The semifinals
of
Invictus Pro Wrestling
5 pounds. They are the team of hashtag MCM Mucho Mucho and Big Trouble Ben Bishop. Together, they are Mucho Trouble.
And welcome back from intermission Invictus fan base and IWTV viewers everywhere. And we are coming back with a huge matchup. As you heard, Ryan Peterson, our voice in the ring, and Jared Say here at the commentary table. The second match of the Invictus Tag Team Tournament semifinals. We already know one of the teams in the finals, Milk Chocolate. And now it is time to find out who they will face for the right to become the first ever Invictus Tag Team Champions.
And if you ask me, that team is standing in the ring right now. A combined 13 feet of Mucho Trouble. Did you know that Big Trouble Ben Bishop is 6'12"?
I didn't know that existed. But you know, it'd be 6'11" and 7 feet.
Well, you know what I wish did not exist? One half of this team.
Introducing their opponents. At a total combined weight of 705 pounds, they are the team of Kerr and Wrecking Ball Nagurski. This is me.
While you may be expounding on the height that Mucho Trouble have, the team known as Meat Locker, Kerr and Wrecking Ball Nagurski definitely have the size and the size advantage and the meat advantage. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but that's what they have. They have a big meaty advantage.
Oh, without question. As much as it pains me to admit it, Wrecking Ball Nagurski and Kerr are incredibly powerful and destructive on their own, and now that these two behemoths have joined forces, you're talking about 800 plus pounds of pure mayhem. However, if there's one team that's up to the challenge, it's Mucho Trouble.
And this is definitely going to be a battle between two teams that both dominate on different ends of the size spectrum. Whether it be height or whether it be weight.
Oh my gosh, a meeting of the minds right in the center of the ring.
Kerr and Nagurski double clothesline. Trouble and Bishop both outside the ring.
Yeah, see, this is where a good manager comes into play. Brandon Walker needs to get Ben Bishop and Mucho on the same page here. Nagurski, Wrecking Ball, take it easy.
Listen,
you could easily whack an innocent bystander.
Brandon Walker needs to get out of there because, listen, Wrecking Ball did not forget what Brandon Walker did to him almost a year ago and in Bloom.
What he did to him? Oh, how about what he did to Ben Bishop? It was a miscommunication that allowed a fluke victory by Wrecking Ball.
And you know, if Mucho Trouble makes it to the finals, and let's say Mucho Trouble were to win the final match and become the inaugural tag team champions here in
Yes, like I'm expecting. Yes, go on, Rosie.
You essentially could have Chris holding not only the briefcase, but be one half of the tag team champions.
Exactly. You could be talking about Mucho 2 belts before you know it. Between the briefcase and the tag team championship, I mean, we could be looking at a new face of Invictus Pro Wrestling, if I do say so myself.
That is definitely the case. And as you were talking about a good manager, Brandon Walker really put himself to good use there, distracting Kerr.
He runs the most successful wrestling podcast out there, Wrestling. Haven't you listened to it? Oh yeah, He heard me. He knows it.
I'll definitely put it on my watch list.
He hasn't invited me on as a guest yet, but I know it's only a matter of time. Big Trouble Ben Bishop taking it to Mr. Kerr. And I have to say, Rosie, before you finish whatever thought you were working on, anybody who associates with Wrecking Ball Legursky can go and get got, as far as I'm concerned, because I've made that mistake once myself, and I was
Cover here by Mucho, and only a 2 count as Kerr kicks out.
Well, he's resilient. You know, he's a mastodon. He's an absolute force to be reckoned with. But Wrecking Ball Legursky is one big, ugly ogre as far as this guy's concerned. I've got a lot of history with this man, and I would pay a lot of money to see him get what he deserves.
Another cover by Mojo, and again a 2 count by Kerr kicking out. Why don't you go over there and tell Wrecking Ball exactly what you think of him?
See, I've done that. I'm more than happy to continue to do that. But Mucho Trouble, they're going to give me everything I want while I'm just sitting here enjoying a nice sip of water talking to you.
And Bishop and Mojo really playing, cutting off that ring, really playing the tag game very, very well. Quick tags in and out. And here's the thing.
Do you have any idea what it would feel like, Rosie, to have 6'12" of humanity standing on your torso?
I wonder how much it would hurt if the 300 plus pounds of Wrecking Ball Legursky or Kerr were standing on the torso of Ben Bishop.
Well, that's not what's happening right now, is it? Because they're losing to the future Invictus Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Mucho Trouble.
Well, they still have to win one more match. If they are even to win this one, they'd have to beat. Wow! Bishop with a huge sidewalk slam on the Kerr. I didn't think it was possible to get the big man up like that.
Incredible chemistry from these two. They work so well together.
Mojo once again a cover on Kerr, and only a 2 count once again.
Kerr might be powerful, but let me tell you, that big tree falls hard.
Big splash by Mucho.
I love it.
Cover again. These quick covers are really going to do a lot because you're going to really wear out Kerr. You're going to get that energy level sat down. It's going to be a lot harder for him to lift those massive arms of his because, again, oh, there goes Brandon
There
Walker
you
on the
go,
outside.
Brandon. Giving your team every advantage they can muster. All right, Big Ugly, stay in your corner.
And Legursky gets a hand on Mojo there.
That's the first we've seen of Wrecking Ball in several minutes here. They need to do what they can to cut this ring in half, because as much as I don't like Wrecking Ball, I can admit he is dangerous if he gets in the ring, especially considering he's the fresh man.
Another tag here to Bishop and a big leg drop. But as I was saying, listen.
Did you see Legursky going for a cheap shot from the apron? See, that's what I'm talking about. This guy is one unscrupulous individual.
You know, Kerr and Legursky are big boys. They have big arms, they have a lot of strength. But at the same time, trying to lift those when you're tired becomes harder and harder even for the mastodons themselves. So the more that Bishop and Mojo keep Kerr and Legursky off their feet, keep them kicking out of covers, it's going to make it harder for them to continue to lift their massive
Kerr's off the seat there. See, Bishop took his eyes off the prize. Bishop, watch out!
Now Bishop is 6'12". Oh no! Down power bomb!
But not even enough energy to make the cover. Just like you were talking about a moment ago, the amount of energy this man has to expound for any degree of movement. This match has taken a lot out of Kerr already.
And Wrecking Ball has not been tagged, and Kerr has taken all of the punishment so far in this match. He's given all of the offense. He really needs to tag in the Wrecking Ball if Meat Locker wants to turn this match around.
Oh, 100%. He's the freshest man in the ring, and unfortunately, he just got that tag. Look out, Mucho!
And look at the Wrecking Ball move. Miley Cyrus, who? The Wrecking Ball taking out everything in his path.
Oh my gosh, 6'12" of Ben Bishop just planted back first on the mat.
But Mojo's on the second rope. And
get him, Mojo! Oh no!
Huge power slam cover, 1, 2. And it took Ben Bishop to break it up. That could have been it, ladies and gentlemen.
Huge elbow drop. This is a whole lot of humanity being thrown around the ring.
Wrecking Ball Legursky almost ended it right there with that huge power slam when he caught Mojo off the second rope.
We have got a monster mash mayhem demolition derby happening in this ring. Humongous spine buster!
Huge double V spine buster and a kick out!
crazy. That nearly
Wrecking
left
Ball
you
has
speechless.
never kicked out of the Double B Spine Buster. He's never kicked out of that Spine Buster. This is the very first time he's ever done it, and Ben Bishop is beside himself.
Well, Ben Bishop's got plenty more in his arsenal. He's get his bearings back, go for the next big hit.
Went for the boot, but missed, and Wrecking Ball planted him in the corner.
Much stiffer part of the ring. Now, oh no, this could be the end right here. If he hits this, oh God, he's gonna turn Ben Bishop into a double B pancake.
Oh, Wrecking Ball with that huge Vader bomb cover. 1, 2. And he's got his foot on the rope when he kicked that out.
Well, of course he got his foot on the ropes. He's 6'12". The length of those limbs, of course he was able to get that rope break.
We couldn't see. Our vantage point was a little distorted. We had Kerr in our vantage view. We couldn't really see if Ben Bishop kicked out or got his foot on the rope. But somehow that count was aborted.
Mojo's taking a cat nap here. Brandon Walker needs to pour some water over this guy's face because Bishop needs his help.
But what is Bishop going to have to pull out to drop the Wrecking Ball? Oh, gosh! Huge spinning slam there.
That's it right there.
And a 3.
I know what that means.